Hello guys, welcome back to my channel yet again. So before we get into the video, I would just like to say thank you all so much for 400 subscribers. I am literally over the moon. The fact that we came off my break with 100 subscribers and now we're on 400 just from one video, that is insane. And I feel like we're definitely going to hit like 1000 at the end of this year, which is going to be so exciting, and there's definitely going to be a giveaway coming soon then. But anyway, in today's video, we are going to be doing a new series, which is trying to collect every pet in my inventory. So as you can see, we are in the nursery, and behind us is the leaderboard of every pet that is in the game, and we are going to be trying to collect every single one. It's going to be in a lot of parts, so that's why I'm making it into a series, because in rares, ultra rares and legendaries, that's going to be really difficult, as there is a lot of pets that are really high valued, so it will take a lot of time to get them. But I'm really excited to do this to do this challenge. We're going to start with common, so let's get straight into the video and see what pets we need to get. Okay, so we're just having a look at the leaderboard, and this is actually shocking. Like, the amount of pets that we don't have in our inventory and the amount of question marks that are on this leaderboard is actually quite shocking and embarrassing for me. But to be fair, a lot of these pets I do actually have. I have collected them in my journal, but I just don't have them in my inventory now. But that's okay, because that is what this series is for. That is why we are doing this, so we can get all the pets in our inventory. But we're going to start with the commons, and let's just see what we need to get. So we need to get the angelfish, the armadillo, the ash zebra, the AA, the bakikiko, I don't actually know how you say that, the bandicoot, the beluga whale, the blue bottlefish, and like loads more. I'm not going to say them all because it will take quite a while, but let's just get straight into like the trading side and into the video. But first, we're just going to do a profile of everything that we need, so people can look out for them, and if they have them they can trade me. So this is what it looks like. It looks really cute, and we're just moving the stickers around so people can actually see it. But let's go straight into trading. We're gonna get the trading hub phone out and head over straight to the trading hub. So let's go there and see if we can get any of the pets that we need. Okay, so we have arrived in the trading hub, and I'm just having a look at people's profiles to see if there's anyone that has anything that we need, and it doesn't seem like there is. So we just was having a look on the listing and was going to make an offer, but we got this trade. So let's see what we get in the trade. She is adding a neon bandicoot. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to offer for this, but let's have a look. We could add just like some like a neon of some sort. I don't actually know what the value is of these, so we'll just add a galactical seal line and see if they do it, and it seems to be that they don't like it. So instead we went back into a regular server and we went and got the retired eggs, because there's like 3 pets from the retired eggs that we need, so that would really help. So we bought 5 of them, and then we're going to hatch them and hope for the best that we get a dog, cat or otter. So I'm just going to get the second retired egg out, so we've got 2 at the same time, so it's a quicker process. But we're just going into the main map and seeing if anybody has anything that we need. We're just putting in the chat and asking if anybody has anything in my profile. So we're just going to type trade me if you have anything in my profile on page 6, because I think it's on page 6. And let's see if anybody will trade us. And yeah, okay, so somebody was doing this trade with me, and they had a lot of the pets that we needed. They had the urchin, the sandfish, the ghost, a neon blue butterfly, a dirty duck, and a bakikiko, a neon cat, and neon frog spawn. And I didn't know if the sea turtle was a good offer for this, but they suggested it, and then they told me to add more, so I added a golden dragon, because I don't really know what the worth of these are, because I'm not a bit, I don't know values when it comes to this. But I was just having a look in her profile, see if she needed any of like the legendaries that I needed, that I have, sorry, but she doesn't. So I was really struggling on like what to offer. So I put in a golden dragon and an alicorn, but then removed the alicorn and then instead put like 2 ginger cats and 2 grimoires. I don't think they was going to do this, and they ended up declining, which is okay because you'll get some declines but then you'll get some good trades. It's just kind of about luck really. But then we was in another trade, and this person had a lot of the stuff that we also needed. So they had an urchin, a sand dollar, a neon walrus, a neon wolvertinger, a armadillo, a neon AA, neon grass snake, a coyote, a blue butterfly, and 2 other pets. So I told them that they could pick from my inventory, but they wasn't replying like at all. So I didn't really know what to do in this situation, so I was just kind of looking in my inventory and seeing what I could offer for it. So I put in an alicorn and I put a sea turtle in, and then I also put a ginger cat, 2 ginger cats and 2 grimoires, a mahi mahi, and I was seeing if they was going to do it, but I said if this was okay, and they wasn't really typing in chat at all, so I was kind of stuck on what to do. And then they ended up leaving the game, which was really depressing. But then we got another trade, and I don't really know what she added. She just typed hi, and let's see what she puts in the trade. Okay, so let's see. Okay, she put a golden egg in, but unfortunately I'm not looking for a golden egg at the moment. And if I'm being honest, I don't really like trading for gold eggs because they're not really got any value to them, and they're just hard to trade pet sort of thing. But it was nice that she was trying to like see if I could offer and whatnot, which was fine. And then this person traded me who had a dog, and they said that I could give them anything. So I went all the way down and gave them a rubber ducky because I have a lot of them, as you can see. So I was wondering if this was okay, and then she just clicked accept and I didn't even have to type in chat. So that was really a good trade. So that's one of the pets down, and we now have around like 38 more to go. I'll put a counter in like the top screen of like the count of the pets that we get. But then I also saw this other girl, and she traded me, and she has a gecko ducky, an otter, a kid goat, and a I don't even know how to say it anymore, but I was just giving her loads of options that she could pick from, and then she could pick which one she liked, and then we can do the trade. So I just added an orca, a pomeranian, a robot, a salamander, a starfish, a swordfish, a toucan, unicorn ducky, and white bunny, and then also a gold mahi mahi and a black-footed ferret. And then she chose the pomeranian, so obviously I got rid of all the pets that she didn't like, and then put the pomeranian in. So then I clicked accept. Gosh, I cannot speak today, honestly. It's every time I do videos, I just can never speak. But anyway, the trade went through and she clicked accept, so that's really nice. So that's 5 of the pets that we have now got. So we're just going to update the profile. I already ticked the dog off, so we just need to do it to the rest of the pets in the in my profile. Okay, and then our retired egg hatched. So let's see what we get. And we got a fence fox. I actually really like the fence fox. Like, they are really adorable. But obviously this is not what we're looking for right now, as we're looking for the cat, the dog, and the otter. Actually, I don't need the dog anymore, so that's pretty good. And then in this egg, we got a red panda. That is actually so cute. I love the red pandas. They are so underrated and are just so adorable. But yet again, it's not what we're looking for. We just need the cat now, so hopefully we can get the cat. But anyway, we got back into a trading server, and this person had a lot of Halloween pets, which was so crazy. I really need to start getting Halloween pets, but I think I've missed my chance because everyone is wanting overpays now. But anyway, this person traded me, and they had a Mega Ratatosca, but unfortunately we were not looking for the Mega versions of any of the pets, and I didn't know what to offer, so I simply just said, sorry, I'm not looking for these Megas right now. Thank you so much for telling me though and like showing me. So I ended up declining, and then later on we got another trade, which was really good. So this is when we got another trade, and I was just picking from their inventory what they had. So they had the stingray, they had a red panda ducky, they had a ratatosca, a mosquito, a mongoose, a piranha. They were like really good for what I needed, which was really nice. They had the maleo bird, the liga, basically everything that we basically needed, which was really good. They had the beluga whale, the blue bottle fly. Honestly, this person was just so good with like what I needed, so it was really helpful with the challenge that we needed what we are doing, the challenge that we are doing. But yeah, you guys should tell me what sort of videos you'd like to see in the future, because I am seriously running out of ideas. I have a list of all the ideas that I've got at the moment, but after that I literally have no clue what I'm going to do. So give me some ideas of what you want to do. But she said, can you offer? And I said, what do you want? I can do a sea turtle or a legendary. And then she asked me what legendary, so I gave her like loads of options that she could pick from, starting with the alicorn, the diamond dragon, the diamond griffin, the dragonfly, the emberlight, which are actually rising now because they're leaving Adopt Me, which is actually crazy, the gloomy dolphin, the gloomy crab, the golden dragon, the pearl owl, the sea turtle, and the like, it's like called like a Kai Junior sort of thing. I actually don't know what it's called. I've had it in my inventory for like God knows how long, but they picked the Kai Junior. So I don't mind doing this trade because I've had it in my inventory for a while and I've still not made it neon, so I'm just gonna trade it away for these commons. So at least we've got like a lot of the pets off our list, which is really, really good. I'm so happy with this. I actually really like this challenge. Like, I was kind of like debating whether to do it or not, but I'm kind of glad that I am doing this because it is actually a really cool trend. But yeah, the trade went through and we got all of our pairs, and then I was just about to update my my profile, and then we got a trade, and it was a bulldog and a ash zebra, and they chose a pearl owl, but then they also chose another pearl owl, and so I declined that because I don't really want to do two legendaries for an uncommon. So I was just kind of waiting for them to click accept. It was kind of taking a while. I don't really know what they were doing, but I think they were just looking in my profile to see what they wanted. But then this is when they chose another pearl owl, but then declined it, but then instead chose a Mochi Meow, which I was not willing to do because I don't really want to do two legendaries for some commons. So I just did the pearl owl, and they were happy to do it, so they clicked accept, and now we have got a bullfrog and an ash zebra. So that's two more pets from this challenge, so that this is actually going really well. Like, I thought this challenge would actually be quite hard, but it's actually going pretty well. But I feel like it's going to be a lot harder towards like the ultra rares, the legendaries, the rares. Oh, I'm so scared. But we're just updating our profile and everything we got. I could not find where the bullfrog was on here, but we've got majority of the pets now, which is really cool. This challenge is definitely going really well. But then again, we got another trade, and this time it is a armadillo, and they decided to pick a rock. I did give them like a ultra rare before, but they didn't like it, so instead they chose the rock and asked if that was okay, and I was like, yeah, that's completely fine. So we did the rock for an armadillo, so that's again one down. We have more, like quite a lot more to go, but we're just gonna tick it off in our profile to show people that we don't need that pet anymore. Okay, so we got another trade and they have got a cat, and I have offered a camel, and I'm also going to offer something else, but I don't entirely know what else to offer. I think we're going to add a tree frog because I do have quite a lot of the tree frogs and they're not very the prettiest pet in the game, but let's see if they accept, and they have accepted. So this is another pet for our challenge, and I do in fact think it is full grown, so that's even better in case I want to make a neon in the future. But now we just need to mark it off. Oh my god, I was thinking then, I was like, what I couldn't get my words out, but we just had to mark it off. And then we got another trade, and this time they have a sandfish, a teapot, a urchin, and a walrus, which is so cute. And I said that they can pick from my inventory, so now we just gotta wait and see what they pick. But guys, I'm so sorry if I do not sound so like enthusiastic today. I am so tired and I'm having to like edit this like late at night, and just to get it out the way so I don't have to do it in the morning. So yeah, but they added petware, which I was really shocked that they were doing petware for this, but honestly I did not mind because I don't use petware at all. Like, I don't have petware on my pets, I just kind of like them plain. So I did this trade and I was really happy with this. I was actually so shocked that they did this because petware for pets, nobody like that is, it's very unusual. That's it, it's very unusual unless it's like a really high tier petware. But I'm really happy with this trade, so thank you so much to this person. Okay, so then we got another trade and they have a grass snake, and I was seeing if they would do a hot bop for a grass snake because I do have quite a lot of hot bops and the grass snakes aren't really worth anything, and I don't know why, but I thought the hot bops were in the grass snake egg, but they're not. And I was so stupid. I was like, oh my god, this would have been so fair, but no. But they ended up declining, which was really sad. And then I ended up putting in the chat if anybody has anything that I'm looking for, and it didn't seem to be that anyone did. So I ended up going into a new trading hub because I was in this trading hub for quite a while, and there was like, it was starting to slowly go with people, and then another person traded me, and they had a grass snake, a dugong, and a mongoose, so that is really cool. I said that they can pick from my inventory for any of the commons. Anyone can pick from my inventory because it's a common. Like, I'm fine with them picking from my inventory for commons, so we're just gonna wait to see what they get. But they had a mega mongoose, so I wonder what they'll pick for the mongoose. Hopefully it's something. Oh, they ended up leaving. That is really sad, but it's okay because we then got another trade and they had a coyote, a cockroach, and a teapot. But however, they was wanting me to give them my prismatic butterfly. If you all know, I never ever trade my butterflies. My butterflies are my babies forever. Like, they are never ever for trade because I'm trying to finish my collection of collecting all the butterflies. But so I declined that, and then I was hoping that they'd find something else, but they ended up wanting me to add a rye potion, and I was just not really willing to do it for these type of pets, so I ended up declining the trade overall because it just didn't really suit me, and I didn't really want to do that. So I ended up declining, but it was nice that they would offer. But then this other person came and they had a wolvertinger, and they was wanting me to do a mega butterfly. I was like, absolutely not, my butterflies are not for trade. And then I realized that in my profile I haven't actually wrote on my butterflies that they're not for trade, so I ended up doing that. I was like, no, I've got to make sure everyone knows that my butterflies are not for trade because I cannot trade my butterflies. Like, I'm trying to finish my collection and I am determined to finish it, so there's no damn way that I'd be trading my butterflies. But I didn't really know what else they wanted for this. I wasn't really prepared give them anything like major for it, but yeah, they ended up adding a neon magpie, and I just didn't want to do that trade, so I ended up declining. But it was nice of them to show me that they had it. And then I was on TikTok live at this point, and one of my friends, Nelly, joined, and she had a dugong, a grass snake, a malia tapir, a teapot, and a woolpatinga. So she chose vultures for these, which I didn't mind doing at all because I had a lot of vultures, and she thought that they were really cute. Out of all the pets I had in my inventory, she decided to go for the vulture. So I was quite shocked, but I don't mind doing these at all. And she wanted to do 4 vultures for this, which I was happy to do that. Like I didn't mind. So thank you so much to Nelly for doing this trade with me. I really appreciate it a lot, and you've helped me get my pets for this challenge. But yeah, so this is more pets that are on the list and we have now got, so that's good. We only have a couple of pets left to do, which is really exciting. So that means we have nearly finished the challenge. So like, look how many we have got. That is insane. And now we have more that we need to tick off. So okay, and then Nelly traded me again, but I wanted to just do my profile. So I said that she can trade me back after I've done this, because I think she had more of the pets that I needed, but she didn't know. So yeah, but she had 4 angelfish and a black rhino, and she said, and she wanted more vultures, so she did 5 vultures for 4 angelfish and a black rhino, which I didn't mind doing, because as long as I have like a few vultures left to just make a neon or so, then that's fine. But all the other vultures she can have. So that was really glad. I'm really glad that I got the vulture. So now we only have a few more commons to get, which is so exciting. Okay, so we got into another trade for a cockroach this time, and they were looking for milk chocolate bunnies, and I have so many milk chocolate bunnies, so I decided to give them 4 for a cockroach, because I don't mind doing that because I have a lot of them. So at least I'm getting a few of my randoms out of my inventory. But yeah, so we ended up doing this trade. So I'm really happy with this. So yeah.
Okay, I had to have made some kind of a dent.
Okay, so we are now in another trade, but this time it is for a dirty rubber ducky, and I don't actually know what they want for this. I did add a grimoire, but I don't think they are really interested in the grimoire. So they've asked if they can look at my backpack, and I'm guessing they're going to pick from there. Hopefully it's not something like too high, but we'll just have to see. I don't mind doing any ultra rares or uncommons or anything, but I don't really want to trade like any of my commons unless I've got like loads of them, like the rubber ducky. But we're just going to see what they add. And they I added a Pomeranian, and they said please wait, I'm thinking about it. So maybe they like this one, but I'm going to click accept anyway and see if they did. And they clicked accept straight away. So I'm guessing that they really like the Pomeranians, but everyone does, so I don't blame them at all, because it is so cute. And then I ended up doing this trade for a oh my god, I can't remember a I can't remember what it's called, guys. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember what it's called. But these, I ended up doing some listings, and these were my offers, and I ended up not doing this alicorn at all. I ended up getting rid of it towards the end of the video, and I in fact put a trade up on Adopt Me Trade Advice to see if anybody would do the trade for a chicken. So hopefully someone will do that. But for now, we're just gonna update our profile and tell everyone the pets that we've got. But yeah, So that was what we got. We got the Tasmanian tiger. That's what it's called. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah. So the person on Adopt Me Training Values accepted my offer for a chicken, and this is my offer: 2 ride potions for a normal chicken. I don't think this is too bad because obviously the chicken is from the farm egg, I think it is. So I was actually really happy with this trade, and I didn't mind doing this trade at all. Because the values were like really like similar with it. I think I was a little bit over, but honestly I do not mind. But at least we've got one of the hardest ones out of this challenge. The second hardest I think would be the chick, because obviously they're the really old pets. But then we had this Sado Mole trade, and I was just giving the girl a lot of options that she could pick from for the Sado Mole. The Sado Mole is actually so cute. Like, look at the little guy, like his little pointy nose. Oh my god, so adorable. But I think she ended up picking, I'm guessing she's going to pick the butterfly because a lot of people like the butterflies, and I know I said I'm not going to trade my butterflies, but if I have like a no potion one, I do not mind doing that. It's just the neon and the mega forms that I am not trading whatsoever. So let's see which one she picks. And oh my god guys, I thought this was a 2-headed bat dragon, but it's just 2 bat dragons. I was like, what the hell? It's like a Cerberus but bat dragon version. That would be actually so cool. But anyway, she picked the butterfly, which is what I thought she would pick. So I'm really happy with this trade. I don't mind doing this trade at all. I feel like the butterflies do have a lot more value over the Sado Mole, but I don't mind doing this trade. So anyway, we got another trade, and it is for a coyote, and I am offering a hot bop, a kelp, I can't remember what that's called, because the kelp hunter is the ultra rare one. I don't know what this one's called, but we're offering a hot bop, a kelp junior, a parakeet, orangutan, ocelot, a milk chocolate bunny, Mexican wild wolf, another kelp, a glyptagon ducky, that avocado thing, I don't know what it's called, a white bunny, a kai junior, a robot, and then they can pick which one they want for the coyote. And I also added the grimoire and also the black-footed ferret, so we're just going to see which one they would want for the coyote. So yeah, we just got to wait and see which one they will pick now. And they wanted to do chihuahuas, and I was like, I cannot do chihuahuas, like absolutely not. So that was kind of crazy that they want a chihuahua for a coyote. Like, who do you think I am? But anyway, we ended up offering for this ghost, and I just added loads of my randoms again and seeing which one they want. I don't think they ended up doing this trade. I can't really remember. Yeah, they didn't really like my randoms I had, which is okay. Like, I know I don't have like good randoms. I'm still trying to get some good randoms, but just gotta wait. I did add a tarantula to see if they would do it, because obviously Halloween for a Halloween pet, but I don't really know if they were going to do it or not, and they ended up not doing it. But then I found a person with a chick and a coyote, and we are offering a fly potion for the 2. This is I am so over with this, but I think this is the only offer I can get for the chick at this point. I was really struggling to get the chick. I did put loads of offers on Adopt Me Trading Values and even the listing, but nothing seemed to be working, so this was my last option. So I didn't mind doing this, as I could just buy another one. But at least that is 2 more pets for our challenge, and we only need 2 more now, and that is the ghost and the show pony. I am over the moon. Like, guys, this has been such a good challenge, and I can't believe we've already done. And oh my god, okay, our show pony offer has been accepted, which is really good. I was just doing my tasks for my chihuahua because I didn't have anything else to do. So that got accepted, and then I was in a trade with this person for a neon ghost, and my ghost trade got accepted. But I'm kind of disappointed in my ghost trade now that I've done it, because I could have offered for this neon one, but I mean, I guess at least we've got the ghost now. That's the main thing. But this was my offer for the ghost. It was a gloomy crab for a normal ghost. I think that's like the worst trade I've ever done, but it's fine, guys, it's fine. I'm doing it for you guys, I'm doing it for the challenge. I am fine with this. So I ended up not doing this because obviously we already had the ghost, but it's okay. Okay, so we ended up going back into a regular server just so we can recap over everything that we've got. So we have gotten all the pets that we needed. We got the Warpatinga and many more. The red panda ducky. We've got the Ratatoska, the piranha, the otter, mices. Do I say mouses or mices? I don't really know. Mosquito, mongoose, maleo bird, I can't even pronounce half of these names, guys, but we have done so well. We have done really well for this challenge. I didn't expect to get all of them today, but we did. So that is actually a big shock. But I'm just really nervous for when we have to do the uncommons, the rares, the ultras, and the legendaries. I am actually pooing it. Like, it's definitely going to be over a long period of time, because you can't just get a bat dragon like that. Like, I have not got the value of an inventory for like all the pets that we need. Like, imagine that. Like, we need the shadow. I mean, I already have a shadow actually. We need the frost, we need a parrot, we need the crow, we need the evil, we need the bat dragon. That is going to take up so much work to do. So that is definitely, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm actually so nervy, but we're going to go into the nursery just to make sure that we have got everything. And it looks like we do, and look how beautiful that looks. To say that it looked like this before at the start of the video, and now it looks like that, I think we've done a really good job. So I'm really pleased with this challenge. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. I hope to see you all in the next video, but again, thank you all so much for the 400 subs. I am actually over the moon. But anyway, goodbye, guys.